Cubs series. You see, we skidding 4-6 in our last 10. We have lost 5 straight ball games. One earlier today was a beatdown. Watch that on the stream if y'all want. Yeah, it was bad. Beatdown 11-4. Gio got rocked. Let's see what we got today. DeGrom versus Quintana. Should be a decent matchup. 7-10 first pitch, and we're gonna get into it. They're gonna wear alternate homes for the second game of the day. No, actually, we're not. We already had that conflict with the Cubs and Blue last time. Alright, let's see if we can walk this lineup out. McNeil, Broxton. Wilson gotta play today. I like this lineup. We're gonna go with it. Oh, they say Pete need rest today. If that's the case, we're gonna juggle this lineup again. Van Beater's gonna play third today. I don't know. We're gonna let Tyler play third, Van Meter at second today.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Mets. New York have lost their last 5 games. So they'll attempt to break that streak right after this.
Scream, that's me smoking. Anybody listen, but yeah.
Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one.
All right, here we go.
Stepping into the box,
he jumped on us early last
He'll
game.
get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today. That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Another 0-2 home. Line toward right center. And that finds him out with grass. It's a base hit.
Continues to terrorize the Mets right now.
Is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
Problem all week when pitchers can't do nothing with 2 strikes. He in my room.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. No balls and 1 strike. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
So funny, Stu.
Merrifield aboard here at first with nobody out. Almora with an even count, 2-2. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Crumpston will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Stepping into the box, Nicholas Castellanos. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And a
still 2
in there
weeks
for
away.
strike 1.
We won't see Chris back until possibly July. First week of July, barring any
in
setbacks.
the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Runners on first with 1 down.
You got a little piece of that.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
We got to sit him down early. Dude.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. High in the air out to center field.
Yeah, we got it.
Crumpston is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Cubs strand 1. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game.
Nice shot of City.
Jose Quintana, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
That's a guy I dog.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
He deals with hitting the shit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the
That's
inside
a guy
of the
who
plate
count
right
on.
there.
You'll get
Try
him
to
knocked.
bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
This is a guy he has to pick.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
Yeah, he got 4 stolen bases this year because he don't get off.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. And it's fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable at the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Digging in, Clifford Betts. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of
4
late.
for 19 in my last 5. At a 211. Definitely struggling.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Contreras is there. And he brings it in on the warning track. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's only 1 for 10. Quintana sets. First pitch on the way. No balls and a strike to count. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2. And 2, here it comes. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side.
1, 2,
Mets leave 1. Still no score.
Got us looking sad, dog.
Standing in, Wilson Contreras. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Wilson Contreras.
Alright, top of the second. Let's see.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bat shatters as this is on the ground to first. Davis brings it in, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Here's Javier Baez, and you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Backhanded. on to first, but it's
Ooh,
too
Javi
late as the
was
first
busted
base
down
umpire
there.
says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Baez stands at first with 1 out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights, or it's going to be a tough game.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Marwin Gonzalez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
That
And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Belt high.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Into the box, Michael Conforto, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
See, we can just go on this inning.
Ball 2 now.
We never connected, remember, for me. Oh, I never tried to do it.
Outside, 3-0 now. Tyler Ingram waits on deck. Three and 1 to the Mets left fielder.
Oh, well.
Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Coming to the plate now, Tyler Ingram. He went deep in the contest last night. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Quintana has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. A ball and 2 strikes now. Bottom of the second here with no score. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7, the first baseman.
So striding in, J.D. Davis. Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1.
Do something left field.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
TVA emergency.
Chopper
Shit.
foul.
That was bad. Off.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Welcome back to Citi Field, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Mets this season. To start the day, they've given up the
Not
fewest
lately.
home runs of any other
They
pitching
faltered
staff in the
this
league,
last-
which has
this
certainly
past
led to
week.
accumulating one of the best ERAs in the league as well. One of their pitchers told me, all of our guys have stuff that dances around. We don't throw a lot of straight stuff, so we make it really tough on hitters to barrel us up. Especially in today's game, limiting the home run ball is a great avenue to success, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The pitcher,
So
number
here now is the
62,
pitcher, Jose Quintana, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
Fastball off the plate away for ball 1.
Why is it playing now? This is weird.
2-0.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting the take sign on right here.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Conforto moves over. 1 down. And
The
with
batter,
that,
number
we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
Still surprised me with the money
Merrifield.
the Marlins are doing. 28 so that's crazy.
Ready for another chance? Whit Merrifield, a base hit in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way.
I might have to try
Good
to-
deception on the
I'll be
slider there as
attacking
he's
his
way
run
out
too
in
much.
front. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
So striding forward now, Albert Almora. Here comes the first
1, 2,
pitch.
3 inning out of here, Devon.
Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
Nick Castellanos now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
2 outs. Here
Wow,
we
how
go.
quickly things can turn around in this game. He gets the first 2 outs of the inning, and he looks like he's on cruise control, thinking that he'll get out of the inning without even breaking a sweat. But then a single and a double, and now he's stuck with runners on second and third.
Into the box, Anthony Rizzo, as he sends it on the ground to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
All right. That's got to wake up. We've been asleep all week.
Now batting, Van Meta, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The second baseman, Van Meta.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Got him reaching there. Strike 2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away.
I don't know if I double lock it.
Ripped down the first base line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And this is on the ground for Merrifield at second. Scooped up, and there's one down now.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Standing in now, Jacob deGrom. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Jeff McNeil waits on deck. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. So in just 1 turn through the lineup, that's already 5 strikeouts for him here in the contest. And as we pull up our Cubs leaderboard, you can see he ranks 2nd on the team in that category.
A high strikeout team.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hops this one up. And that'll get down for a base hit. And this will find its way to the 335 sign.
Hey, they're not all beautiful. They don't all have to be. Just throwing a long dart over the third baseman's head right there. Beautiful piece of hit.
At the plate, Keon Broxton. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Comes set, now the pitch.
Nope,
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
That's all I need to do. I don't even want to just make contact. Solid contact.
Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Contreras finds it, and that ends the inning. One hit, one left. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
The 1-2. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And into bat next, the versatile weapon, Javier Baez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hard hit ball to second. Meta fields it cleanly, and that's the second out.
2 outs.
Now batting, third baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire, Marwin Gonzalez. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. First pitch of the at-bat. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Gonzalez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Yanked fouled off to the right. Here comes another 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cubs strand 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Clifford Betts. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch on its way. And here's a
where'd that catch?
strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Fastball just missed above the zone.
I got to count 2-2.
Yes.
The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full. The 3-2 pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Now he'll step off and fire to the bag, and he's back standing.
Turned his back before he threw it. He brave. And he stepped off.
The 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for route number 1.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's thrown. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance.
I ain't hooked it up yet. I ain't connected to the internet yet.
A bouncer to the left side.
He knocked it down.
Dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery throw is too late, and they're
Why?
2 on with 1 away now.
Nice.
It is something wrong with that one.
Right there, kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealing in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was
That
a pretty good
pass
job.
to the
But
2G.
any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
What you mean? I think it's WPS.
In now, Tyler Ingram.
What you need, WPS?
And there's a base hit on the line. And they will hold that runner over
we got some room.
Move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
The first baseman.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there.
Yeah.
But you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
1-0.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Standing in, Van Meta. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Meta.
First pitch on its way.
That's it.
Great
They're not
curveball
giving
there.
the
Really
check
fooled him with that one.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
The pause and the 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
He's set. The 2-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Mets leave him low. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Thank you, Heidi.
The pitcher.
Next to hit will be the pitcher. Jose Quintana comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter number 50, second baseman, with Merrifield.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the second baseman with Merrifield. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Another one.
Here's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed East and West really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. No runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box now, Albert Almora. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score.
We did half for us.
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for the Mets.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jacob deGrom, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Here now the 2-2. And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jeff McNeil. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Schwarber has a read on it. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Keon Broxton.
Striding into the box, Keon Broxton. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Quintana's got his target. Here comes the first pitch. Turned on down the line, but this is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball called for strike 2. The 0-2 once more. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Make it work.
outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another 2-2 offering. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. So in now for Chicago, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Nick Castellanos.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
98.
Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. One and 2 now. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Into the box, Anthony Rizzo. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Into the box now, Wilson Contreras. No hits to this point. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
1-1 the count.
Slider, take it off of it.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And this is still a 0-0 ball game.
We'll get to that bullpen early for the Cubs.
Digging in once again, Clifford Betts. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. First delivery to him on the way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
And that one misses. So the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
High in the air out to center field. Almora patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
The left fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Ready for another shot now, Michael Conforto. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Pitch out, nothing doing. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Betts leads off first with 1 away. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Swing and he pops him up. But this will land untouched. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back in standing. Here now the 2-2. Will not catch the zone, ball 3.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Runner goes. Offered and missed. Here's the throw. The throw pulls him off the bag.
They ran the risk of a strike him out play there, but that was a good job of getting in there successfully. On 3-2, there's a decent chance the hitter puts the ball in place, so it can be a good time to be aggressive just like that.
This hitter scoring.
Stepping in now, Tyler Ingram, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The set and the 1-0. And this is on the ground from Merrifield at second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Mets strand 1. We are still scoreless. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Javier Baez. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Nope.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Conforto sprinting after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Left side, but well fouled. That misses 1-2.
Sorry, you chases me.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
In now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. One there. And the return is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag. And they'll settle for just the one.
I'm going to be honest.
Second. And he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Into the box now, Jose Quintana. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Broxton is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. One left for the Cubs. Still no score.
The Crown Mike got another one.
J.D. Davis the next at bat. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So stepping in, Van Meta. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now a curveball misses inside. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll do it for Jose Quintana. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one.
Your attention, please.
Call to the bullpen now as Luke Gregerson will take over here on the mound.
Luke Gregerson.
Now to the plate, Jacob deGrom. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really held his ground behind him the entire game.
There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Schwarber is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Mets leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. With Merrifield next to hit. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
You was about to say something, thinking I ate him.
Hard hit ball to short. Betts has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Our line score there says it all to this point, or if you prefer, it doesn't say anything. 0-0 our score, as you start to wonder if anyone's going to play to run in this one. So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and in to bat next is Albert Almora. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Nope.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Conforto has a read on it. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 20, Nick Castellanos.
Stepping in, Nicholas Castellanos. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line.
They got past
and that's in there, base hit. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from MLB Network. Saturday baseball after this.
No runs. 4 Ks.
Digging in to try it again. Keon Broxton. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 2-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Clifford Betts.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Wilson Ramos. His lifetime numbers against Gregerson. He's 0 for 4. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. 0-0 heater gets turned around.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Oh, there it is.
High in the air out to right field. Castellanos moves over, and the inning is over. Mets strand 1. We are still scoreless. Paul Sewald will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Paul Sewald.
Settling in now, Wilson Contreras. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2-1 now. The 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose the game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
So digging in now, Javier Baez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Broxton's on his horse. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, the third baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. So far 2-for-3 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Into the windup with the 0-2. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2, good changeup with some depth.
Fouled away.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Cubs are down in order. Still no score. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. A.J. Ramos comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
And batting in the 7th spot, number 47, A.J. Ramos. Now playing third base. And
digging in, Tyler Ingram. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box now, J.D. Davis. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 home is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
The 2-0 on the way. This is on the ground over to first. The The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the second out.
Now back, second baseman.
At the plate, Van Meta. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nope.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
One strike.
Ready with the 1-1. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, you count.
From the stretch, the 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2 out, nobody on. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one in the inning. Down in order go the Mets. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Joe Kelly takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. The next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
1-1 to Schwarber. Now the 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Stepping in now, David Bodie down the 3rd baseline. Played on the backhand. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him. Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a 3rd.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Flip of his glove for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we still have no score. Jacoby Ellsbury is going to come in and pinch hit here as he's the potential winning run here in the bottom half of inning number 10.
Ellsbury.
Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch popped up. Rizzo over to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 6.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Jeff McNeil. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Pitch on the way. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This one's down to third. Bodie takes it in, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, center fielder.
So coming to the plate, Keon Broxton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
One and 2. Here it is. Lays off 2-2 now.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Full count, 3-2 to Keon Broxton.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Ready now, the payoff pitch. And he strikes out again. And that's the 5th time he's punched out. P.J. Conlon takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 80, P.J. Conlon.
Now at the plate, Albert Almora. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
The center fielder, number 5.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit to short. Betts gloves it. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at third.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Digging in and looking for more, Nicholas Castellanos. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Nope.
A ball and a strike. Conlon, a 27-year-old. He was a 13th round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
This is line to left. Conforto is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
In now, Anthony Rizzo. And that misses for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here.
He did catch the corner, he just ain't get it to him.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they've taken a 1-run lead. Into the box now, Wilson Contreras.
Well, when it left his bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
This one's flared off to the right side. McNeil is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on the solo home run, as that'll give them the lead. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. The Cubbies are in front, 1-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Will Smith gets the call from the pen, and they've saved him for the 11th as he'll try and take this one home.
Number 13.
Now at the plate, Clifford Betts. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Not an easy thing to do to score off the game's elite closers, but down by 1 at home, you've got a chance with that last at bat.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back 2-1. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 2-2. This is foul right side. The 2-2 one more time. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Waiting on it is Almora, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 40.
Riding in once again, Wilson Ramos. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. In the air out toward right field. Moving under it, Castellanos. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 30, Michael.
Stepping in, Michael Conforto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Gotta drop another one, fellas.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now. The Mets down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. A.J. Ramos earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Will Smith records the save, his 16th of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Here now is the